position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the ball first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. The play action fake. And the quick shuffle pass. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Got his man on the outside. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Now improvising. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. And that's gonna fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Offense in a split backfield. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Sends it back in motion. Dumps it off in the flats. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Yellow Jackets are threatening on 1st and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So UCF's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are
turning on the Jets. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wilson to pass. Finds the tight end. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. On the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Huge play in the red zone, third and goal coming up. Trying to power it in. He did not make it, a stone wall on third down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Play action. They get to him as he throws. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Gets the back moving. slips it out in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Bringing the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Powell. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Grab behind the line. It's Powell. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle.
Turning it on! That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hauls it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Trying play action. Floats it out in space. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Nestles it in at the 35. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Off play action on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Powell. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Hancock. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Fires to the middle. The sure hands. It's Rivero. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield on first down. makes the catch. It's Powell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Powell. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Yellow Jackets didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Under fire. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Wants to throw again. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fourth down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, the ground game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Knights are in the hurry-up. Wilson will throw. Fires left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it on the outside. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, UCF. A great catch and run for 6.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Powell. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. He might want another play. Finds his back in the middle. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him! After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Release to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's a heat. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to get behind the defense. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports Studios at the Bounce House.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wilson to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Split backs here. They'll send the back in motion. And some room to work. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Now on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's going to take off. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gets it to the back, and out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The AT unit on the field. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pocket breaking down. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They'll run for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Knights are marching down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Handoff from the shotgun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Wilson will throw. Under fire. Oh, he's got some space. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Knights in the hurry up.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
To the ground with the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Ashley. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Unleashes it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pucks it out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work?
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wilson to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Knocked down for the tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. At the 45, on his way. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And that is big time, late in the game, that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more 1st downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Swings it out to his running back. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Second down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Knights! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. So still a 2-point game here, and you'd like to give your defense a little pat on the... Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Handoff from the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go to the fullback. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone.
It's like a cheat code. You know what's coming, but it's so hard to stop when you got the big fullback who comes downhill when you need it the most on 3rd down and just falls forward and is going to get the first down. It's so nice to have, and this offense is set up with a chance to run this clock out.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You can tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them and give yourself an opportunity to win.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous